Hey there, and welcome to I Reckon I'll Read It, the podcast where two Okie gals talk books, share recs, and don't hold back on their mighty big opinions. I'm Beccah.
And I'm Summer. We're so glad you're here. Go ahead and grab some sweet tea, get cozy, and get ready for some good old-fashioned book talk.
We've got a whole heap of books to talk about, and we reckon you're going to want to stick around. I was trying to do it too, but I started with the bedrock. Isn't that it? But you started a different part.
Yeah, I did start. But we were both doing the Flintstones song.
Because it's stuck in my head now, because it's stuck in your head.
Sorry.
She's been humming that over here the whole time. How many times is that going to happen in this episode?
That I'm going to go, We can start a count.
I feel really confident that I know the lyrics to that, and I don't think they're right.
Oh, I don't feel confident at all. That's why I was stuck with the
Well, I know it's Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones.
Oh, is there like a second verse?
It's something about like the modern day family. But it's like funny because it's like the Stone Age. But at the time, they were super modern.
Riveting stuff.
This is now a Flintstones podcast, and our sponsor is Flintstone Vitamins.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Sponsor us, please.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, what you up to, Beccah?
You know, it's almost Christmas week.
It's almost Christmas.
Woo-woo.
And we have made it to episode 10 of this podcast.
Which is so fun.
Yeah, we've been doing this. Well, I was going to say 6 months. That's a lie. 10 weeks, 20 weeks.
How are you doing this math?
10 episodes every 2 weeks. 20 weeks.
Which is how many months?
Divided by 4. That is
I was
5
thinking,
months.
I was thinking 2 episodes a month. So that's why.
5. Okay.
5. Yeah. When you got in 10s and 20s, I was like, wait, what? We're
You know,
20
this
weeks?
is not a math podcast.
And we are not sponsored by Protractors. I don't know what the company that makes protractors are called. Okay.
But 10 feels big.
Yeah, it feels really big.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is our last main episode of the year. And so we'll start in January, and it'll be like season 2.
Is that when we're starting season 2?
I mean, I don't know. It kind of felt right. I don't even know what makes a podcast season, by the way. So,
I mean, well, we make the rules, I think. Whatever
New
we
year,
want.
New us.
New year, same podcast.
New year, same us. Same podcast, same bold opinions.
Mm-hmm.
That's the slogan for 2026. Yeah, I don't have anything crazy going on other than just getting ready for Christmas.
Nice.
And I am reading my holiday books. You're behind.
I am behind.
She's
I'm like
behind, guys.
waiting for my like Christmas vacation to really get into the holiday books. I have a bunch loaded up on my Kindle from Kindle Unlimited.
That's like 5 days before Christmas, Summer.
Yeah, but that's when I'm going to be able to like binge read, I think.
I think that's what every person says over holiday breaks, and then they don't binge read. You're the person who takes 4 books on vacation, aren't you? Aren't you?
I have taken entire suitcase. You know, like you open a suitcase and there's like 2 sides. I filled up an entire side once of books.
I'm really judging you about that, but I do the exact same thing. But do you actually read them on the vacation?
All of them? No.
No, me either.
But I have to have options.
Like my emotional support books. And I never want to read a bigger book than when I go on vacation. I'm like, yeah, I need the 1,000-pager. I can fit that. I couldn't pick like the small novella that I might actually get through. I'm like, nah, I'm going to take Crescent City.
Nice. Will you continue reading Christmas books after Christmas?
Yeah, I'll probably read them in January. I usually kind of like winter.
See, that's how I am too. So I'm still going to get my holiday reading in, even if it's not in the next 5 days.
I guess.
Okay, I was going to say on the topic of January, when we come back in January, we will have a full deep dive into our top books of the year, our reading statistics for the year. And I'm sure at some point we're going to talk about maybe like our goals for the coming year.
Yeah.
So
I need to probably start thinking about those.
All of that to come. I am someone that I don't really like to do all of that until after January 31st. Nope, December 31st. Because
my eyes just got real big.
What if I read an amazing book on the last day of the year?
I'm with you.
Then it's in like that liminal space between the best of 2025, but it won't be a 2026 read.
You know what I hate the most? When I start one, like the day before, I'm like, I can finish this. And then I don't. And it goes into 20. And I'm like, well, what does it count for?
2025 did all the work.
I know. 2025 Beccah had more hope in herself. And 2026 Beccah was like, not again. You do it every year. And which do I count this as? A 2025 or 2026?
That's the question. What do you do month to month?
Pish posh.
Pish posh. It's the year that...
It's the year that really gets me.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know it got me till right now, just so you know.
Learning new things about yourself. Well, Beccah, I got a spur of the moment question for you.
Lay it on me.
We're in December. Full on Christmas Carol season.
As in like, fa la 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 la.
Sure.
I knew that she meant Dickens, and I just wanted to get her all flustered.
Christmas carols and the Christmas Carol.
Got it.
Okay. What book would the ghost of reading past judge you for?
Oh, okay. I want to write a whole... I was about to say fanfic, but I don't think it's fanfic. I want to write a whole fanfic of the Ghost of Christmas Past as the Ghost of Reading Past.
Ooh.
I trademarked it.
One is only seasonal. The other's a full-time employee.
Never.
Christmas?
No, I know.
Reading?
Got it.
Okay. Thank you.
I think I'm confused now. Okay.
The Ghost of Christmas Past is only seasonal. The Ghost of Reading Past is all year long.
Oh, I get it. That's what you meant by like a full-time gig. Like full-time gig. You said like a full-time... What did you say?
I don't know.
I think it's like a full-time employee or something. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I was trying to play it off.
Do I know what I'm talking about all the time? No.
You could fool me.
Okay. Tell me a book.
So, I don't necessarily know if it's like this one book, but it's probably a version of Beccah. Reader Beccah.
Okay.
That you could probably lump a lot of books into.
Okay, tell me more.
We've talked about her a little bit. She was the hater of Twilight because she was the English major.
English major Beccah.
English major Beccah. But like the snooty English major Beccah, who obviously was only reading classics. And there's like a few that I can like think of that like I would just like, oh yeah, I read that and I enjoyed it. But I didn't actually, and I thought it was like the dumbest thing ever, but it felt like you were supposed to like it. I'm gonna throw a title. For some reason, this is the title that's coming to my head. And if anyone has actually heard of this, send me a message, because let's talk. Waiting for Godot.
Never heard of it.
Okay. Well, it was a play, I'm pretty sure. Not a book, but I think it's Samuel Beckett. Okay, this is how Google describes it. It is a play by Samuel Beckett about two tramps, Vladimir and Estragon, who wait endlessly for a mysterious figure named Godot who never arrives, filling their time with nonsensical conversations, games, and encounters with other characters like Pozo and Lucky. Okay. The whole book is like these two men waiting under a tree for Godot to arrive.
And he never arrives.
And that's the whole book. Like they just sit under a tree and talk. And I don't even remember anything important being talked about. It was just nonsense and dumb and being like, when's he going to get here? Blah, 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 blah. And then it would be something else. And I was just like, brilliant. That was a masterpiece. Top book of life. And I thought it was the stupidest thing I'd ever read. But I acted like I was really impressed by it.
So is this the origin story of Beccah's strong opinions that she actually doesn't agree with?
Probably. Yeah. Because I wanted to look smart. I don't even necessarily know if it was that. Well, yeah, it probably was that. But it was just like, I want it to be well read. And I was. But like, I would read some of these things that other people thought were like, art. And I was like, they're freaking waiting under a tree. And what is a name like Godot anyways? Godot. Godot. Godot.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that the ghost of Reading Past would just like have a whole little stack in his hand, and it'd be like Waiting for Godot, probably anything by Virginia Woolf, even though I do love those, and I will stand by that. But those would have been really pretentious things too, like, oh, you don't like Mrs. Dalloway? Peasant. I'm still kind of like that with Mrs. Dalloway, though.
He'd be like, let's have a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be like, come on, no one likes this version of you. I'm like, well, got me a job, so you know what?
Nice.
Yeah.
I like where you went with that question.
Okay, what about you?
Because I went a very different direction. And
I can only imagine.
Yes. So 2015 summer was really into this book called How to Flirt with a Naked Werewolf. So good. I loved that book and I forgot about it.
I'm literally putting it on my Goodreads right now.
Exited my brain until about a week and a half ago when someone like followed me on Goodreads, someone that is like my friend in real life. And he was like, I'm going to go through and see like what books you've read. And he started just like reading off these titles. And he was like, you gave what? You read this book and this book? He's like, wow, what did you think of How to Flirt with a Naked Werewolf? And I was like frozen in place. I was like, what? How do you know about that book? This was back before I had friends on Goodreads and I just, put everything on there.
Listen though, do you remember who wrote this book?
No.
Okay, her name is Molly Harper. I know nothing about Molly Harper, but you guys want to hear some more of these titles? Can't wait. Okay, so that was a part of a series.
Yes.
The second one was The Art of Seducing a Naked Werewolf.
Which I do remember I didn't like that one.
Oh. Well, obviously you just didn't get the art of it. Okay.
I didn't get it.
How to Run with a Naked Werewolf was the third one.
Sounds dangerous.
These are some other titles. You ready? Other books by this author. Nice Girls Don't Have Fangs. Nice Girls Don't Date Dead Men. Nice Girls Don't Live Forever. The Care and Feeding of Stray Vampires.
That sounds like a Beccah book.
I mean, do I need to get into Molly Harper? How to Date Your Dragon.
Okay.
Nice Girls Don't Bite Their Neighbors.
Oh.
Driving Mr. Dead. Even Tree Nips Get the Blues.
Okay, good. That one's reach.
Well, you obviously were a fan of some Molly Harper.
Oh, I loved How to Flirt with a Naked Werewolf. I thought that was so good. This was also
Do you think it would still stand up today?
I don't
Should we read it?
Maybe we should. Next challenge.
I'm in. It has a 3.96 on Goodreads.
I mean, this was during my Alaska phase. Have I told you about this?
No, I don't know about your Alaska phase.
In the summer of 2015, my family went on an Alaskan cruise.
Okay.
And I became obsessed with Alaska. It was the most beautiful place I'd ever been.
Yeah.
And so for like a year.
And you saw some naked werewolves.
I did. Sadly, I did not. For about a year, I only read books set in Alaska.
That checks out for you.
Mm-hmm.
That checks out for you.
This was also like into college. And so like reading was weird in general. But I read so many weird books because at the time there wasn't as much set in Alaska. I feel like recently there's been like a big Alaska thing because it's like mountain men and cabins and chopping wood and, and also the paranormal of it all. I feel like there's more out there now. I was really
Proposal. The movie,
The Proposal.
That really brought it.
I was really scraping the barrel to find some Alaska books for my year of Alaska reading. But this was one of the highlights. I loved it. But I do think the ghost of Reading Past would be like, Really, Summer?
They'd be like, Summer, really? She wrote something called The Care and Feeding of Stray Vampires.
I don't know. I kind of like driving.
I know that title I'm actually here for.
Driving Mr. Dead.
Driving Mr. Dead. That one's pretty brutal. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Okay.
I would be down for another like paranormal phase. Phasing into a werewolf.
I gotcha. Do you know, this is shocking. You're my only friend to have ever read this book.
What? No one else has read it?
No one's read it, but we're going to. We're about to do some challenges in 2026. This is the year
I think I own the ebook.
the year of reading past challenges.
Okay.
That Ghost is his full-time job. He's going to take us throughout the year and be like, we're going to revisit.
Full-time employee.
Full-time employed Ghost.
We wrapped that one up well.
Whoa. Okay. Let's move on.
All right. It is time for one of our favorite parts of the show, our weekly reading roundup.
This is where we each share what we just finished, what we're currently reading, and what's up next on the old TBR.
Okay, Beccah, what have you recently finished?
Okay. I did it. It's a book that you have been talking about since October.
Of this year?
Yeah, I feel like you've mentioned it on the podcast. I feel like you've mentioned it on the podcast like a couple months ago.
Okay, so it's something I foisted upon you.
Oh, yeah, because of Allie Carter.
Did you read?
Oh, I guess that was kind of the sorry, giveaway or spoiler.
Tell me about
It's a book
it.
by Allie Carter.
Tell me.
Okay, I finally read The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Allie Carter.
Whoop, whoop. What did you
Because
think?
you had wrecked it so much that I was like, I gotta do it. And it's holiday. I liked it.
Yay.
So this was a book, and when I finished it, I gave it 4 stars because I thought it was fun. But then, like, I kept like thinking about it, like for a couple of days, just being like, it was really fun. I kind of want to reread that one already. And I was like, you know what? If I had that fun with the book and was like, I might reread it. I've already forgot some things about it. I should reread it again. That's a 5-star, right? If you're still thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, if it stays with you.
I don't necessarily think it's probably like the 5 stars. Like, that's the best mystery book I've ever read in my life.
Okay, but that's a whole other thing.
Very different.
Do you rate on vibes? Do you rate on the quality? Like on how much you enjoyed it or how well it was written?
I was just talking about this today with somebody that typically on Goodreads, I usually will probably rate them a little bit higher than I might in real life if I was doing like an actual, like, I need to review this and whatever. If it's like a pretty good book, you're probably going to get a 4 or 5 from me. Just because, like, not like I want to boost ratings, but like for someone who cares about authors and things like that, like, I'm not just going to go giving out like 1 and 2 stars. Some people you do it though, because sometimes I know that's what I'm saying, and I actually I like people that do that because 1-star reviews are my favorite things to read on Goodreads. I should get to count that as a full book for how many 1-star reviews I've read this year because they're my favorite thing to read. I read like the couple 5-star reviews and then 1-star reviews because I'm like, okay, the book's somewhere in the middle of those 2 reviews. And I love people that do that, but for some reason I can't. I'm like, if I had fun with it, 4 or 5. If it was just like, oh, that was good, but I probably would never read it again, 3. I very rarely go below 3, but there's been some recent ones. One as of yesterday. So, I guess you gotta follow me on Goodreads to figure that one out.
But this one was a 5-star?
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was probably more before, but the fact that I kept thinking about it, I was like, I'm gonna go bump her up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go give her some good vibes.
Well, read us the setup. What is it about?
Okay, sorry. The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. Knives Out gets a rom-com twist in this rivals to lovers Christmas romance mystery from New York Times bestselling author Allie Carter.
So many words that I love right there.
I know. There's a lot of words in that sentence that were good. The bridge is out. The phones are down. I'm reading this to you like you don't know anything about this book. And the most famous mystery writer in the world just disappeared out of a locked room 3 days before Christmas. Meet Maggie Chase and Ethan Wyatt. Ooh, I liked Ethan. She's the new queen of the cozy mystery, and he's Mr. Big-Time Thriller guy. She hates his guts. He thinks her name is Marcy, no matter how many times she's told him otherwise. But when they both accept a cryptic invitation to attend a Christmas house party at the English estate of a reclusive fan, neither is expecting their host to be the most powerful author in the world. Eleanor Ashley, the Duchess of Death herself. I didn't really get Duchess of Death vibes, but okay. That night, the weather turns, and the next morning, Eleanor is gone. She vanished from a locked room, and Maggie has to wonder, is Eleanor in danger, or is this all some kind of test? Is Ethan the competition, or is he the only person in the snowbound mansion she can trust? As the snow gets deeper and the stakes get higher, every clue will bring Maggie and Ethan closer to the truth and each other. Because this Christmas, these 2 rivals are going to have to become allies. and maybe more if they have any hope of saving Eleanor, assuming they don't kill each other first. I was going to do like a bum bum bum, but the Flintstones.
Back to Flintstones.
Sounded better.
I loved this book.
It's so fun. Things that I really liked about it, like, well, one, I'm not a scary reader, but I do like a cozy mystery. Like, I love like solving like crimes and like a clue and stuff like that, those type of vibes. Like, I think they're really fun. So it was, but I don't read a lot of them, especially in the really modern ones. So that was kind of fun just to read something a little bit more current in that genre, but also like it being a romance too, but it didn't feel forced. I also love rivals to lovers.
Yeah.
And especially writers who are rivals. For some reason, that one gets me.
So when I went to the Allie Carter book talk at Best of Books in Edmond earlier this year, she talked about the genre of it all. People were asking her questions about like, how do you classify the types of books you write? And she went on this really interesting kind of discussion of like, this is a capital R romance and a capital M mystery. It's not a romantic mystery. It's not a romantic suspense because like specifically romantic suspense has a very particular connotation of what that means. And this isn't that. And it was so interesting listening to her explain like the way she set this book up to be both and not just like smaller subplots of a larger story.
No, and I think that comes across when you read it. I think so I like the comparison to Knives Out because it does give a little bit of Knives Out vibes in the sense that like they kind of mysteriously get invited to this house. And like it sounds weird, like why would they take the invitation? But it's because like their publisher or boss or whatever she is kind of like, no, you're going to want to take this. Like she's like, it's a trusted thing. Like I'm not sending you to some creep's house, but like it's supposed to be kind of secretive, like who the person is. So like they don't feel unsafe going to it. But they show up to the house, but then it's like the rest of the people there are just like family and friends, and they're all like, why are you here? And they're all basically having to live in this house together that's snowed in. And so it does give those Knives Out vibes.
Yeah.
But did you watch the Netflix movies with like Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler?
Yes, I have.
What are they called?
Murder Mystery.
The Murder Mystery. It also kind of gives me those vibes.
Yeah.
Where it's like they can't trust anybody, but they can only trust each other.
But there's like conflict between them.
There's conflict between them. It kind of gives me those vibes. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
It was really fun. So I followed Allie Carter on social media forever. Oklahoma author. Loved her books since I was a kid. And it was so funny to watch her because she called this Knives Out with Kissing as she was writing it.
Yeah, that's cute.
And she just kept referencing that one image of Chris Evans in the chunky knit sweater. And she's like, this is what I want to write.
That's amazing. I think she nailed it.
Yeah. I read this last Christmas for the first time, and hearing you talk about it makes me want to reread it. So maybe I will reread this one.
You should.
As part of my Christmas reading this year.
You should. Oh, one last thing about it. I also love a leading male character who's been like yearning for somebody for years and they don't know. Like, it's the whole like enemies to lovers, and usually one isn't really or whatever, but like sometimes it's written really well and other times it's like you weren't really enemies. But like you just get to watch him like yearn for her the whole book, and it's so good.
Yearning. You did say something to me the other day about an elevator scene, and you just saying the words elevator scene, I physically melted and was like, so good. So good.
Because I like was talking to you like through the book, and I was like, why does he keep calling her this, or why are like this? Like, there's no way. And you were just like, I can't say anything. Oh, it's so good, guys. You should read it. Okay, so I had fun with that one. What did you just finish?
Okay, so the book that I just finished is a little weird in like a classy way. I don't know how to describe it. In a literary way.
Okay, is this like my Ghost of Christmas reading going to be like Summer?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think this book is like pretty well acclaimed actually, but it was weird. So this book that I just recently finished is The Hounding by Xenobe Purvis. Have you heard of this book?
I feel like I have.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
I love this cover. I think it's so fun.
It's
like
really fun.
Some English dogs and like some funky kind of like script.
Well, if you need to know anything about Victorian dogs, I just read an essay about them the other day.
At our Charles Dickens book club.
I needed to know a lot about Victorian dogs. So anyways, but yes, I have seen that cover. And I've always looked at it because it's intriguing, but I don't know if I ever would have stopped. Like, it looks like a book. I'm like, oh, that's a cool cover. I'm not going to read it. It's about dogs.
It is kind of about dogs, but it's not about dogs. Let me tell you about it.
It's called The Hounding, and it has 3 dogs on the front.
Okay, let me tell you about it.
Okay, you have to convince me that it's not about dogs, but okay.
It is about dogs, but it's not about dogs.
I know. I'm just kidding. Just messing with you.
Okay. The Crucible meets The Virgin Suicides.
Okay, we got? Knives Out meets this. The Crucible meets Virgin Suicides? Ooh, I'm already in.
In this haunting debut about 5 sisters in a small village in 18th century England.
Lots of words I like in those sentences.
Whose neighbors are convinced they're turning into dogs.
Full stop. That is the entire blurb, please.
I mean, I could keep going.
No, I want that. No, you're going to keep going. But I wish that was the full blurb.
It's kind of all you need to know.
That's all I need to know. And I want to read it so much.
Okay, I'm going to keep going.
I guess.
Even before the rumors about the Mansfield girls begin, Little Nettlebed is a village steeped in the uncanny. From strange creatures that wash up on the riverbed to portentous ravens gathering on the roofs of people about to die.
Those pretentious ravens. Oh my gosh. I hate a pretentious raven.
But when the villagers start to hear barking, and one claims to see the Mansfield sisters transform before his very eyes, the allegations spark fascination and fear like nothing has before. The truth is that though the inhabitants of Little Nettlebed have never much liked the Mansfield girls, a little odd, think some, a little high on themselves perhaps, they've always had plenty to say about them. As the rotating perspectives of 5 villagers quickly make clear, now is no exception. Even if local belief in witchcraft is waning, an aversion to difference is as widespread as ever, and these conflicting narratives all point to the same ultimate conclusion. Something isn't right in Little Nettlebed. And the sisters,
called Nettlebed, but we won't go there.
And the sisters will be the ones to pay for it. As relevant today as any time before, The Hounding celebrates the wild breaks from convention we're all sometimes pulled towards, and wonders if, in a world like this one, it isn't safer to be a dog than an unusual young girl.
It's giving me Lolly Willowes vibes.
It would be a good pair with Lolly Willowes, probably.
I'm in. You think I'd like it? Because it sounds like I'd like it.
I gave it 5 stars.
Oh, well, that doesn't necessarily mean that.
No, I think you would like it. It is cool, and it's one that's kind of constructed, kind of funky, which you like.
I do like that.
Because it is told in alternating perspectives.
All 5 of them. Is it
and
when they're dogs or when they're human?
None of them are the girls. We never see the girls' perspectives. It's always the people around them. So villagers.
So I love a story that is told from townspeople about a specific character that's so unreliable and biased.
Then you're gonna love this.
Because have you ever read A Rose for Emily by William Faulkner? It's a short story. That's the whole story is how all the townspeople view her, and she seems super whatever. She's weird and it's creepy. No, it's not creepy. That's not a good way to describe it. But she's just different. Well, she is kind of creepy. I kind of forgot how that ended. If you've read A Rose for Emily, you're like, no, it's creepy. But they're so unreliable because they're just gossipy townspeople.
Yeah.
And I love it.
This is very similar to that. And it's cool because the different perspectives are very different from each other. So this one person may think this and another person may think the opposite. But we see all around the village as this conflict in the book happens. And it was...
Do you think your How to Flirt with a Naked Werewolf set you up for 5 Girls Turning into Dogs?
Very different books.
I don't know. I don't know.
There's some... No, I'm not gonna go there because I don't want to give anything away because I want you to read it. But I will read you my Goodreads review. It was just weird historical fiction with a feminist commentary. So naturally, I loved it.
It does. Yeah, it does sound like you. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm definitely I definitely reckon I'll read it.
Yeah. It's also short. It's only 240 pages. The audio was good.
Is it different voices for the different perspectives or same?
Oh, gosh. I think it was one person. But I got through it really quickly. And, like, I wanted to keep going.
When was it written?
It came out this year.
Oh, okay.
And so it's been, like, a bit of a buzzy book this year. It came out in August.
That explains why the cover looks familiar to me, though.
And I have a, like, associated shout out to go with it.
Okay.
So I know you have heard me talk about this before, but I don't think I've talked about it on the podcast. Another book podcast that I really like is called Hearts and Daggers podcast, which is currently on hiatus. But one of the hosts of that podcast, her name's Holly. She has her own like bookstagram called Holly's Literary Magic or at Holly's Lit Magic. She just wrote an essay on her Substack kind of explaining the symbolism in the Hounding. And let me pull it up real quick.
Oh, I like that too. I've got a companion essay to read with it.
It's called Side Quests, Animal Symbolism in the Hounding. This
Maybe
pairs perfectly with your Victorian dogs.
I consider the Victorian dogs essay I read. Okay, you know I love some good low-starred rating
for
reviews.
This book.
It says, seems like there are worse ways to live than being convinced you're turning into a dog. I felt destined to like this book due to my love of books about women going insane and books about the violence of womanhood and a general appreciation for canines, but this was not that good. See, to me, I'm like, yes, I'm in. Like that review, it's like, I gotta read it. Because I'm also into books about women going insane and, you know, the violence of womanhood. My favorite themes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm in, though. That sounds really cool.
I loved it.
It really is giving me Lolly Willowes vibes.
It really does. It's like in conversation with Lolly Willowes for sure.
Okay.
Well, when you read it, let me know.
I will.
What are you currently reading?
Okay. So I just went off behind. I'm only reading holiday books right now. But this wasn't a holiday book.
Okay.
But it was a sequel to a holiday book. Okay. And so I had to read it. Okay, so I'll say the first one first because I know you've read it. And it's Lovelight Farms.
Yeah.
By B.K. Borison.
Yes, I read that last year.
I literally just kept calling her B.K. Burger like the whole time. I couldn't remember her name. I'd be like, yeah, I'm reading this book. It's like by B.K. Burger. I don't know. Literally, there's a review that says Mrs. Burger King wrote the bleep out of this romance.
It's BK?
Yeah, the BK Burger.
King.
BK Burger Lounge. If anyone knows what that's a reference to, also send me a DM. Thank you. All right. So the first one was Lovelight Farms, which is like a little Christmas, I don't know, romance, I guess. And I thought it was cute, but I loved one of the side characters in it. And then I found out that it was a part of a 4-book series, and the second book was about Beckett. And I said, well, I got to read it. So to set this up, if you guys have not read any of these, if you liked the pumpkin patch, strawberry, bakery, bookstore with cinnamon buns on the side, those
Daisy
books.
Chain.
Those books, you'll like these two. They're very similar in vibe. I think I like these better than, what's her name? Who wrote those? Sorry.
Lori Gilmore.
Yeah, thank you. I think I like them a little bit better. I think you flip with me. I think that you like Gilmore better, and I like BK Burger Lounge better. So, I really enjoyed them. Let me read the setup. It's basically 3 co-owners of a farm, and the first 3 books are about each different, like, co-owner.
Okay.
Tri-owner? There's 3 of them?
I don't know.
Okay, anyways. This is the setup for this one. Evelyn St. James isn't the kind of woman you forget. Beckett Porter certainly hasn't. One incredible weekend in Maine, and he's officially a man distracted. He's not unfamiliar with hot and heavy flings. He knows how it goes. But Evie wove some sort of magic over him during their tumble in the sheets. Sorry, I already hate that. So I really was bragging about these books, and I do not like this. He can't stop thinking about her laugh, her hand pressed flat against his chest. Wow, I didn't know. Hopefully this says PG, guys. Her smiling... Okay, yeah, seriously. Okay, I'm just going to go with it. Her smiling mouth at his neck. Also her eyes and her legs. So when she suddenly appears on his farm, we're past that, as part of the social media contest, he is confused, which is what happens in book 1.
I would say this is the influencer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So in book 1, the main character of that book gets like a social influencer to come basically do like a
social media blast of
the farm. And when she shows up, she sees Beckett and he sees her, and they're like,
it's you.
It's you. And like, anyways, okay. So when she disappears again, Beckett resolves to finally forget her and move on. Because he's not seen her in the first book for like a year or something. And then she just like shows up at the farm. But he doesn't have social media because he's a grumpy farmer. Those grumpy farmers, you know. So anyways. All right. So when she disappears again, Beckett resolves to finally forget her and move on. But Evelyn St. James has a problem. Feeling disconnected from her work and increasingly unhappy, she's trying to find her way back to something real. So she returns to the last place that she was happy, Lovelight Farms in the tiny town of Inglewild. It has absolutely nothing to do with the hot farmer she spent 2 incredible nights with. Nothing at all. In the Weeds is a sweet and steamy second chance romance about finding your happiness. It features a grumpy farmer. It's funny. And that's not what it says. And a no-nonsense social media influencer. A small town of busybodies and 4 very cute kittens. In the Weeds is a standalone romance and is part of the Lovelight series. Okay. So, Beckett in the first book is literally kind of like this stoic farmer who just kind of like grunts. Like, you know that you like him, but you just don't get much of him except for him kind of being like that grumpy, brooding co-owner of
Which
this
you
like
love
farm.
a grumpy, brooding man.
Which I do love a grumpy, brooding man. And make him a farmer who's got a soft spot for kittens. And he has 3 sisters that he loves. And I'm finding out in this book that he also like has really bad anxiety, and he has like sensitivity to like loud spaces. And his sisters give him headphones when he's overwhelmed.
How far into this are you?
Over halfway,
okay.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Now, so what I'll say is like we've talked about the Lori Gilmore books, and I've liked them too. But my complaint about the first few were that they were like smut over plot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last ones have gotten better. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've really enjoyed the last 2. I've enjoyed them all, but the last 2 I was like, oh, this is like a step up in my opinion.
Okay.
I really have liked both of these. They don't feel like they're there's like a steamy whatever, but like, yes, it's there, but it's not the whole point of it, if that makes sense. This one's a little bit more complicated because they hooked up
in the past.
And so there's like lots of like thinking about things.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So this one has like a little bit more of that, I guess, but it kind of feels like the bookstore one. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, it doesn't feel like it's outweighing the plot because it's part of the plot.
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
But it's definitely steamy, so I would not recommend it if that's something you don't like.
Yeah.
Because I think this one might be, you could skim over it, obviously, but this one, because it's so integral to like
the plot,
it might be a little bit more difficult to like read it and not have that. I guess if that makes sense.
Sure.
You could still skim it, but.
So you said that I liked the Lori Gilmore ones a little bit more than the BK Borison ones. Mm-hmm. And I think I enjoyed Lovelight Farms fine enough. But listening to the way that you told me you liked it and like immediately wanted to go into the next one and how like you had started it and all this stuff, it makes me want to go back and read these because I stopped after Lovelight Farms.
Yeah, because you didn't read any of the other ones.
Right.
And I'm not going to do it for my what's coming up next, but I already have the third one ready to go too. It's probably the one I'm least excited about because I haven't cared about her character as much. She's like the third owner. She's like the one who is like the baker.
Yeah.
And like I like her, but I just care too much about Beckett. So now I'm just kind of like, oh, I hope I like her.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure I will.
Well, I hope you do too. I'm glad that you're enjoying those so much.
Yeah, they're fun. I really like them.
I reckon I will read it because you have talked me into it, like reignited my interest in these books.
I think that you should read Lovelight Farms again too. Because something we talked about that you were like, oh, I don't know if you'll like it, is because it's one of those, like, I don't know if I'm good enough for somebody, and it takes a long time. I don't really love books that the person, like, doesn't have character growth to, like, the last 10 pages. Mm-hmm. It just kind of drives me crazy because I'm like,
yeah, when it's like the same thing that you're waffling over the entire book.
And it's just like, I'm just not good enough for me. You really can't love me or whatever. Like, there's just no way you'd actually love me or whatever. That is there a little bit, but it's so, like, bookends. Like, she feels like that a lot at the beginning. And then at the end, when she's like, oh, wait, this is kind of real, she struggles with it again a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the whole thing. Because that's what I struggled with the Christmas Farm book of the Lily. Let me get this name out. Lori Gilmore. It's just like the whole book. Both of them are like, I'm not good enough.
You could never love me.
You could never love me. It's just fake. You're going to wake up one day and realize I'm not good enough.
Maybe I should reread it because that's a good question. I wonder, like, what I read before and after this one, if that influenced.
If it would change it. Yeah.
I reckon I'll read it.
But this one about Beckett. Whew, you know the little emoji where, like, the little yellow face.
He's, like, blowing out a little puff of air.
Yeah. That's that emoji.
Okay, so you talked about the spice level of this one.
Yeah.
Remind me, for the most wonderful crime of the year, that one's like fade to black. Like there's not like really anything.
I don't
right?
remember that it was super spicy.
I want to say Allie Carter, for the most part, does not write spicy.
Yeah.
She's been a young adult for so long. Yeah, I think
she kind of like alludes, you know, like something is happening, but it is very fade to black.
Mm-hmm. It's like not on the page.
Yeah. I don't remember it being on the page explicitly.
I want to say.
This one obviously was in the blurb.
Yeah.
Whew. Didn't know if I could read that out loud.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Sorry. Okay, what are you currently reading?
Okay.
We're bringing very different books today. This cover, though, this colors together is really doing it for me right now.
So the book I'm currently reading is called Best Offer Wins by Marisa Kashino.
Literally, this cover is just pink and red. It's pretty simple, but the colors together are...
it really pops.
Really pops. It's really good.
So
I've not heard of this one.
You haven't heard of it? See, so. I feel like but again, you don't read. This is like a mystery thriller. You don't read a lot of those.
Not my genre.
So this one just released recently. The end papers are kind of fun. They're like textured.
Ooh.
This one just released, but I feel like I've heard about it for a while now. I feel like a lot of people that I trust that read a lot of mysteries and thrillers have been talking about this book. Like they read it before it released and they're like, oh yeah, it's one of the best of the year.
Really?
And I think I'm in like a weird...
Because the best offer wins. Sorry. No, that fell flat.
You can do better. See, you said that, but you are the one that keeps doing the boom boom.
But it's because I want to make a womp womp sound, and for some reason that's just the one coming out. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Womp womp.
Womp womp womp. Oh my gosh, that's the new.
That's a new one.
That's a new one.
I'm in this like stage. I think I do this at the end of every year where I'm like, I've got to go back and reread the like big books of the year before the year is over. That way I can be ready for next year to start over. And so I'm like trying to
have a lot of internal like book.
I do.
Like quirks that
you just don't feel at all.
No.
Yeah.
Like why does it have to be read in the year?
I don't know, but it's like
I mean, I'm not judging for it. I just think it's interesting.
It's like end of year, people are talking about what the best books of the year are. Like the Goodreads Choice Awards comes out,
you just
which
don't want to be left out.
That's like a whole thing, anyways. Like it's not a great representation of the best books.
So
all of
that's
that.
Why you got to read them.
But it's like the ones that everyone is talking about for the year, I want to say that I read in that year, maybe. I don't know. So I'm trying to fit in a bunch of like big buzzy books. I'm trying to fit a buzzy buzz fit a bunch of buzzy books into December.
Buzz. That was good.
That was a good one. That was better. That was better work.
It wasn't really that funny, but it sounded pretty good.
You're proud of the sound effect.
I'm proud of the sound effect. I sounded like a bee.
Okay, let me read you this book.
I'm so sorry. Also, I want you guys to know that Summer holding this book looks beautiful because she has like her shirt like also goes with it.
We coordinate pink and pink.
Yeah, you look really nice holding that book.
Okay, this is Best Offer Wins. Here we go. An insanely competitive housing market. A desperate buyer on the edge. Marisa Kashino's darkly hilarious debut novel asks, how far would you go for the house of your dreams? 18 months and 11 lost bidding wars into the house hunting in the overheated Washington, D.C. suburbs. 37-year-old publicist Margot Miyake gets a tip about the perfect house in the perfect neighborhood slated to come up for sale in 1 month. Desperate to escape the cramped apartment she shares with her husband, Ian, and in turn get their marriage, plan to have a baby, and whole life back on track, Margot becomes obsessed with buying the house before it's publicly listed and the masses descend, with unbeatable all-cash offers in hand. A little stalking? Harmless. A bit of trespassing? Necessary. As Margot infiltrates the homeowners' lives, her tactics grow increasingly unhinged, but just when she thinks she's won them over, she hits a snag in her plan. Undeterred, Margot will prove again and again that there's no boundary she won't cross to seize the dream life she's been chasing. The most unsettling part? You'll root for her, even as you gasp in disbelief. Dark, biting, and laugh-out-loud funny, Best Offered Wins is a propulsive debut in a razor-sharp exploration of class, ambition, and the modern housing crisis.
Yeah, I'm on a hard pass.
Okay, I don't know. I was expecting this to be like murdery mystery thriller, and it's not really. I mean, I'm like 80% done with this, and it's a pretty small book. I think in total, let's see, it's like under 300 pages. It's like 270 something. So like I'm almost done with this, and there hasn't been any murder yet. We'll see, but it's like
so disappointed.
No, because it's kind of funny where it says like it's unsettling, but you'll root for her even as you gasp in disbelief. This character is wild because she's doing all kinds of things just to get a house. And it's like you kind of understand where she's coming from because they've been trying for so long to buy a house. Well, yeah, and there's no houses.
And it kind of drives people a little bit into insanity sometimes.
Yes. And she like, there's this whole thing with her. There's some triggers for infertility stuff because like they have this whole plan that like they haven't been able to conceive a baby naturally. And so she keeps telling herself, no house, no baby. Yeah. No house, no baby, no life. Like no dream. So she's like set on getting this house. So she is willing to do anything to get this house and like has increasingly like upped and upped and upped the things she's doing. And it's one of those like, I a lot of times need a character to root for. And I like don't know that I really am rooting for her, but I'm also not mad at her. It's kind of weird where it's like, I can't believe she's doing what she's doing, but I kind of want to see what she does next.
I get that. I think sometimes we know that what a character is doing is like ethically or morally not okay. But there's also like, but what about justice for the other side sometimes? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. Where it's like, we're all victims of a lot of these things, and that's also an injustice. Yeah. So that when they like bend the rules of like morality or like what's ethical and what's not ethical, and we start rooting for like what is not ethical, that's the point of it, is you're supposed to be like grappling with that idea. Yeah. Of like, why am I rooting for this character who's making bad choices? But it's because you also can like understand what would have led to that, because that's human nature. Anyways, I love stories that do that too.
Yes. And so it's a wild book. It is very unhinged. And like, I want to see what's going to happen next. I can't wait to finish it.
Huh.
I can see why it's made a bunch of lists of like top of the year.
So is it like scary though?
No, it's not really scary. It's kind of thrilling in that like the things that are happening, like your heart's racing and like it's getting
more
amped
like
up.
Suspense, not necessarily like
Yeah, it's not like
a scary thriller.
But also, I don't know that I would be surprised that by the end of this, someone ends up dead. I don't know. We'll see. It like is, the stakes are high.
I also think that it's interesting that you were talking about like how this whole thing is kind of sounds like driving her to madness a little bit. And you brought up the infertility stuff. Like that's also its own form of like madness. So like mixing those two things, I could see how that could like really jack somebody's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, jack them up a little bit.
And like, there's all these things. It's really interesting. It's a character of color. She's Asian American, and like, there's all these things like she's dealing with microaggressions. She's dealing with infertility. Her husband's like, it's been a really hard time for me, and she's like, it's been hard for you. Yeah. It's been hard for you. And like, there's all these things. So it's like, yeah, you can see the way that things are.
Does her husband know what she's doing?
Good question.
Oh, okay. Well, you can tell me later because I don't reckon I'll read it.
Okay.
But I want to talk about it after you read it.
I'll fill you in. I'll fill you in because it's wild.
I like there's things about it that intrigue me. And I think that like I probably like the reality of me reading is probably not likely. But there's a little bit of me that's like, oh, like that'd be fun to read. I just don't think I would ever bump it up on a list. Does that make sense? So I don't think I'm like, oh, that sounds terrible. I just don't think I ever will read it. Yeah. But it sounds cool. So I would talk to you about it after.
Nice.
You can tell me all about it.
I will. I'll spoil it all up for you.
Spoil it all up. Because that won't stop me anyways. I might be like, ooh, now I do want to read it.
Opposite of me.
Yeah.
Okay. What is up next for you?
No shocker. For anybody, it's a Christmas book. Because I am fully in my Christmas mode. Should I be grading instead of reading these books? Yeah. We're not going to talk about it. Okay. So I'm going to read I said that's so weird. What's up next is, okay, that was even weirder. Okay, what I'm about to read is Meet Me Under the Mistletoe by Jenny Bayliss. Have you read Jenny Bayliss?
I have not.
Okay, I've not read her either, but a lot of people have recommended like a lot of her books to me. She wrote the 12 Dates of Christmas. I've not read that one either. So, okay. All right. Y'all ready for this? I've not even read the back of it. I literally just bought it because it was called Meet Me Under the Mistletoe.
It's a cute cover.
It's a really cute cover. I mean, I don't really get the hedges happening in the back, but you know.
It looks English. Like they're on like an estate. Oh,
yeah. I think that is what it's about. Someone told me. Maybe I did read the back of it. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay.
Because I feel like I do know that. So maybe somebody recommended it to me. Maybe they told me. Yeah, I didn't read it because I would not forget the name Eleanor Noel. Nori for short.
No.
Yeah, that's what it says. Okay. All right. A city bookshop owner heads to the English countryside for a holiday reunion only to face her childhood enemy. That's probably what I read. Okay. Eleanor Noel, Nori for short, is quite content running her second-hand bookshop in London. Okay, well, I'm in. So, again, full stop. That's all I needed.
Throws the book down.
The book. Forever torn between her working-class upbringing and her classmates' extravagant lifestyles at the posh private school she attended on scholarship. Okay. Nori has finally figured out how to keep both at equal distance. So when two of her oldest friends invite the whole gang to spend the time leading up to their wedding together at the castle, near their old school, Nori must prepare herself for an emotionally complicated few days. What do you think is going to happen? Predictions.
So someone that she knows from school in the past is going to come back. That was her rival. They're going to fall in love.
Oh, spoiler. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But I'm going to guess that you're probably onto something. I don't know. Okay. The reunion brings back fond memories, but also requires Nori to dodge an ill-advised former fling. Oh, is that a second chance romance? I hope not. When she falls quite literally into the arms of Isaac, The castle's head gardener.
Oh.
All right, I see. Who has nothing but contempt for the snobby prep school kids. The attraction between them is undeniable.
Okay, I like this better.
Me too. And as Nori spends more time with Isaac during the wedding festivities, she finds herself falling hard for the boy she used to consider an enemy. Oh, wait.
Questions.
Is that the former fling? I thought they were different. Nori and Isaac explore their common ground, but pressures mount on all sides, and Nori must decide what kind of life she wants to live and what sort of love is worth the risk. Wait, so is the former fling, the ill-advised former fling, is that the gardener?
Or are there two people?
Are they two separate people? I thought they were two separate people, but then it says...
Yeah.
As Nori spends more time with Isaac during the minute, she finds herself falling hard for the boy she used to consider an enemy. Okay, well, that's a little confusing.
That is confusing. Guess you're going to have to read it and figure it out.
I mean, get on it real quick.
Googles.
I'll finish it by tomorrow. Just kidding. We'll see. I'll let you know.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm still going to read it.
Honestly, almost any Christmas romance, I reckon I'll read it.
Yeah. I also like a country gardener.
Judging those prep school kids. Bum, 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 bum,
Womp,
bum.
womp. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, what's up next for you? I already see what it is, and I want to read it as well.
I wasn't sure, and so I grabbed this. But seeing it on my stack, I'm feeling it more and more.
I love this cover.
I know. The book I have coming up next is An Academic Affair by Jodi McAlister. I like her blue.
I've heard so many good things about this.
I like her blue nail polish.
Yeah, her blue nail polish is
Lately,
really
I have read multiple books with covers with girls with like fun nail polish. Like Welcome to Murder Week that I talked about last episode.
Yeah.
She had fun nail polish. There's been like multiple lately that I'm like, oh, that's fun nail polish on the cover. So this is the setup.
Okay, I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so I'm excited to hear like the blurb because I haven't actually read the blurb. I don't think.
Same. I think I am more judgmental of romances now than I have been in the past. I think in the past I was like down for anything, and I got burned.
Like How to Flirt with a
How to Flirt with a Naked Werewolf.
Naked Werewolf.
That one was good. Okay.
You see that full-time ghost over there? He does not agree. He's been watching us the whole time.
But I saw this blurbed and I was like, maybe, but I wasn't willing to take a chance on it. Maybe I wasn't willing to take a chance to like buy it.
Yeah.
Read it from the library, sure, but like buy it and own a copy. I was like, until I heard several people that enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And they were like, if you are like an Englishy person, like you like reading.
Isn't she like an English teacher?
Which
is why I obviously have to read it.
Right. Okay. So here, this is the setup.
Okay.
She's the one test he can't ace.
Full stop. I want it.
Sadie Shaw and Jonah Fisher have been academic rivals since they first crossed paths as undergraduates in the literature department 15 years ago. In the cutthroat world of academia, opportunities are scarce and competition is ruthless. Now postdocs, thrust into professional uncertainty, they'll both do anything to find some stability. So, when a highly coveted teaching position comes up, their rivalry hits epic proportions. Jonah needs the job to move in closer to his recently divorced sister and her children, while Sadie needs the financial security and freedom of a full-time teaching position. Once Sadie notices that the university offers partner hire, however, she hatches a plot to get them both the job. All they need to do is get legally married. It's a marriage of convenience.
Okay, sorry.
It's a simple win-win solution, but when sparks begin to fly, it becomes clear that, despite their education, these two may not have thought this whole thing through.
Okay. Whew, that emoji, but also the little drooling emoji. that book had me drooling you reading that. Ooh, okay.
Doesn't it sound good?
It sounds so good. Like, well, I love anything that's
literature department.
Any like academia.
Yeah, the Allie Hazelwood.
Yeah, the Allie Hazelwoods. I love all that anyways, just because like obviously I work in academia, but whatever. Like I like it, but when it's specifically like literature, because you get more STEM with that, you get less. I mean, maybe not. I've never actually, added up the numbers and compared, but I feel like I've been more exposed to like STEM, probably because Allie Hazelwood's made it so popular.
Yeah.
But for it to be like literature.
Married to Convenience. I hope there's a moment where he goes, "My wife. Stay back from my wife. Get your hands off my wife."
I wish you guys could see Summer's like
my wife
shoulder movement. My wife. Okay, challenge really quick. Let's read the first line from these two books and see which one sounds better.
That's fun.
Because your blurb had me emoji drooling. Hold on, my what's this called?
Dedication.
For Bev, Jane, and Helen, friends for 30 years and counting. With love, XXX.
Sweet. You're going to love this one. For everyone who's ever had to navigate the academic jobs market, it's broken, not you.
That one already wins. I'm sorry, Jenny Bayliss. She got me with literature. Oh, my first line's lame. Shepherd Market is Old London. Okay.
This one, you need the first two sentences.
Well, maybe let me do that too, because maybe it'll be better if I read two. Shepherd Market is Old London, 2 small squares of ye old quaint shop fronts and pubs, some dating back to the 1700s, nestle unconcerned among the steel and glass monoliths of their descendants.
It's a long second sentence.
That was literally all. It also doesn't get me there. But I think it's supposed to be that kind of like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Setting the scene.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, here's mine. Prologue, Jonah. In my 15 years of fighting with Sadie Shaw, we only had 6 ceasefires. The first 5 we broke.
Okay, let's switch.
No, I want it.
Let's switch books.
Oh, it's mine. My wife.
My wife. I hope that when I hope when you finish that, you defend it if anyone says anything bad about that book with my wife.
It's my wife. I have a feeling this is going to be another Violet Thistlethwaite is not a villain anymore situation where I talked about it as my up next. I picked it up. I read it immediately. 5 stars. Loved it. Gave it to you.
Yeah.
I hope it's like that.
Well, can you finish it in 3 days before I leave town so I can take it with me?
Probably not.
Boo!
Okay, because this is a physical copy.
I'm really sorry I yelled that.
Yeah, that was really violent.
Womp womp.
Womp womp womp. Oh my gosh. This is like a physical copy, and I'm probably not going to get to it until my Christmas vacation. So
I know. We're dumb. Oh. Okay, I need to look. I can't even move on until I go put a hold on this book on Libby really quick.
Check Hoopla.
Ooh.
Because I've been on a hold on Libby for the audio for weeks.
Well, maybe one of these days I'll get to skip the line. Probably not.
I did get to skip the line the other day. I don't remember
Stop
what it was
it.
for.
It's pissing me off. I'm sorry I yelled that at you. That was not called for.
It's because I'm on Libby literally 5 to 10 times a day. So yeah, that's up next for me. That's
cool. I'm jealous. I really think we should switch. You need to start your Christmas books. I'm just kidding. I'll survive.
Okay, Beccah, that was our reading roundup. Up next, we have our spotlight segment for the episode. And this episode, we're doing another Christmas special.
Yeah, of course we are.
And this week, we're going to talk about what is on our Christmas wish list. So the things that we hope to see under the tree, either like really, really, or like delusional wishes. So Beccah, what are some of the things on your Christmas wish list?
Okay, so we did think about these. Well, I thought about mine before. I think you thought about yours before. So I got some good ones on here.
Okay.
So a couple of my realistic, I really want these on my Christmas list, or I really want these under my tree on Christmas morning. Sprayed edged editions, particularly Quicksilver and Brimstone.
Yeah, that would be a good gift.
But I'm kind of annoyed because they have the Quicksilver with the silver edge and then the Brimstone with the red edge, which makes sense because of the names. But Target has a cool Brimstone special edition that has swords coming down on the sprayed edge. So cool.
Do you want both?
Well, there's not a Quicksilver equivalent.
Oh.
I've looked. I've searched.
And so it would bother you for them to be different.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So you might have to read a book the year it came out, but I cannot have different versions of a series. It's never going to happen in my life.
Yeah.
I will rebuy a whole set.
Wow.
Of books.
You are who publishers hope for.
I know. But I don't get caught up in the, like, I have to buy every special edition of a book. But I need my editions to match.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to just have to go with the silver and red. But that is like, those, I need them.
Man,
okay?
the less good, pretty editions.
But the silver and red's still pretty. But it just doesn't have the swords. But okay. Anyways. Can we talk about sprayed edge editions really quick? They're so cool and I like them. But are we all going to hate them in like 10 years? And then we bought all these books that have sprayed edges on them.
I don't know. Are there other things that were bookish that we now hate?
I don't know, but it's like, it's definitely like a fad right now. And I'm here for it. Don't mishear me. I like them. I think they're beautiful. But later in life, are we going to be like, wish I just had a normal book?
No. I don't know why you would want an uglier version.
So true. Okay. Another realistic Christmas bookish desire. Anything cozy, like socks, blankets, pillows. I don't even care. Give me a stuffed animal. At 38, I don't care. Just cozy. For my little reading corner that I can just cuddle up. A little cute coffee mug. Something for that little cozy corner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A cozy lamp. Is that a thing? I don't know.
I loved your expression. Question?
I'm pretty easy to please. Okay. My third realistic, cute pens or markers. Maybe a little cute coloring book to go with it. I'm not a child, I promise. It's for relaxation purposes.
You're healing your inner child.
I am. Okay, and then my last thing. Oh, I'm sounding real hick tonight when I'm talking. Okay, my last thing is like a gift card to my favorite indie bookstore.
Yeah, always good.
Always good.
Always a safe bet.
Always good.
Okay, some of my realistic wish list items.
Okay.
Okay, I actually genuinely really want this. They make these little reading pillows that are shaped like they're sewn in a way that you can rest your book or your Kindle e-reader on them.
Yeah.
And then like your neck is at a better angle so you don't have to like weirdly hold your arms and neck. Like it's just a nice little puff that your thing rests on.
I've seen those.
I want one.
That's a good gift.
I've been scoping them out on the different retailers.
That's a good
But
gift.
also like, could I make one maybe?
Yeah, but will you?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Uh-huh.
Just ask for it. Just put it on the wish list.
Send a link.
Yeah.
Okay, another one. This is similar to something to help maximize my cozy reading. And I didn't think I wanted one of these for a while because I think it's a little silly. But now I'm kind of in.
Okay.
A page turner for my Kindle.
Oh, yeah.
That I can just like set my Kindle, get fully underneath a blanket.
Yes.
And then just click, 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 click on my clicker and the pages will go and I don't have to like move.
Okay, so I have one of those little stands that like you put by your bed that you can like snap your, I just use my iPad.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'll lay in bed and like put that stand where I can see it, but a clicker would be amazing.
Yeah, because then you don't have to move at all. You can be all nice and warm and cozy, and your pages just move.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got?
Okay. A next one, a blind date with a book wrapped in Christmas paper. Have you seen these?
Yeah, this sounds like my nightmare.
You don't like blind dates with a book?
No. I need more details. What if I already own the book?
So the thing is, I like it as a gift. I wouldn't necessarily want to buy it for myself because then I'm like, I've got money invested in it. But if someone's giving it to me, there's no stakes.
Okay.
Like it's just a little surprise.
Okay. I mean, I just feel like that's just a book for a gift.
But like they're so cute.
No, I know. You're talking about like when they're like cutely wrapped and like all the things.
Yes. If you
I did that for the book retreat.
Yes, you did. If you are local to Oklahoma City, I highly recommend Night's Nook in Yukon. They do so cute blind dates with a book, like
they do
with
a great job.
all the folds that they fill with like little annotation tabs and pens and eye masks and
She'll
stickers.
even do like book bouquets and stuff for people.
And she'll do custom blind dates with a book where if you, Kelly at Night's Nook, if you tell her what book you want it to be, she'll like customize them. Highly recommend.
Yeah. She's good.
And then my last realistic one, and I guess this is kind of similar, like along what you're saying, like, isn't that just a book? I want someone to give me like their favorite book or a book that they read and they thought of me as they were reading it.
Oh,
Like even any book, just
that's
be like,
sweet.
I want to give this to you because it means something to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love that.
I do too. I also think that like that's kind of a you thing because you are also so good at that.
I do really like to do that for other people.
And so like it's probably because I feel it's like a gift certain people have, but it would probably feel good for you to receive that from somebody too. You know what I mean?
I do.
Like not like in like a selfish way, like, oh, why is no one doing that for me? But like you are so good at like picking thoughtful book recs for people that like I could see why for you that would be like really special that someone did that for you.
Yeah.
So anyways. Okay.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Okay, I want to hear your delusional wish list items.
Okay, these are my delusional ones. All right. A reading retreat, vacation, whatever, alone, where no kids are calling my name. No one gets to say the word mom.
It's a good one.
I love them, but I would just love a couple days just to read books and everyone leave me alone. Okay. My second one. I have 3. Okay. You have so many. I haven't even read any of yours, but there's so many on here.
You have a
I
lot
love
of
it. She's
delusional ones.
delusional. Okay. The ability to read until 3 a.m., which I already have, but here's the delusional part, and not be tired in the morning.
Oh, that's a good one.
That'd be the best Christmas gift I could ever receive.
I have one that's similar.
I'm probably going to do it tonight because I'm probably going to finish the book.
Stay up till 3 a.m.
However long it takes me to finish book I'm reading.
Oh.
I'll probably finish it. Okay, and then my last one. A house. I would love a home. Just kidding. I have a house. A house that gives me what I need before I even know it. So a sentient house. Like the House of Wind in Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas.
It's a good one.
I want a sentient... You know what? It doesn't have to be a house. I just want a sentient...
Snake plant.
Oh my gosh.
Kaz.
I need something sentient in my life. How do I make that happen?
I mean, you have children. They're pretty sentient.
Well, yes. What is my voice today? Well, yes. I need an inanimate object that is sentiment.
Well,
Sentient.
inanimate object.
Okay, as I was saying it, I was like, bad choice of words. I knew you were going to think that. And then I was like, well, I can think of a couple. Y'all know what I mean. Okay, I need a snake plant that can talk to me. Or a house that gives me things I need. I just walked right into it. Oh my gosh.
That was so good.
Oh, let's get to your delusions.
Was that it? That was all your delusions?
That's what I said. I only need 3 delusional things.
I have so many.
A sentient
I have
house
6.
/ snake plant.
You ready
no
for these?
bedtime.
I mean, I feel like this is it exists in the world, but like it's delusional for me.
Okay.
Especially where I am in the world right now.
Okay.
A personal library with a rolling ladder.
Oh.
Nice, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or a she shed in the back of my house. It's like a library. Or the magical ability to DNF without emotional guilt.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, the way that you have been talking about books lately, I feel like you are quicker to DNF because you like have a strong emotion. You're like, I'm so mad, I'm going to stop reading it.
I'm very mad about a few books, and I didn't bring them in here today, but you're welcome, because I would have really brought the mood down.
We would have had a bit of a soapbox moment.
This would have been a 2.5 hour podcast about one book.
Hour and a half podcast.
But that would have been about 6 books. This would have been about 1 book.
Oh, I see. I do feel like so much emotional guilt about DNFing. That's why I hardly ever do it, because I'm like, well, I'm this far. I've already done this much work. I might as well.
But I do that as well. And I usually, I'm still hard. It takes me a while to actually DNF it. I will just like keep putting it off. I'll eventually finish it.
Mm-hmm.
I know that she's judging me for one book in particular that I have about 50 pages left, and I hate it so much, guys. Like, it is the worst book in all the land.
But I want you to finish it so you can tell me if he's a ghost.
I know, we need to know. We keep having these, like, it has to be a fever dream, right? Because it's so bad. Like, it's going to be, if he's a ghost, like, that's going to be its only redeeming quality.
It'll, like, the book will make sense again.
Yes. But there's 50 pages left, and I just cannot make myself pick. I just look at it, and I'm like, bleh.
But you will finish it?
Oh, I will.
So you're, like, just putting it down, not right now. But
I'm going to finish it before 2025 because I'm going to get that credit for that book.
And you're going to leave that in the old year.
I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to lock it in a box. And when we talk about the worst books that we read in 2025, I will unlock that box. And I will have quotes to share with the class.
Annotate that book. Read them out.
I have been. And I don't annotate books, so the fact that I'm annotating how bad it is, it's like a train wreck I can't look away from.
Fun little preview for future episode.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
You did it. You got me going.
I'm sorry. I knew it would get you.
I knew she was going.
Next, delusion. The ability to forget a book so I can reread it again for the first time. I would do all the Emily Henrys, all the Allie Hazelwoods.
They still do it for me the second time.
That's true. Next,
but I do get what you're saying.
A house that cleans itself so that I can read.
So you want a sentient house too, but...
I mean, I guess it is like a sentient house. It knows that I need it to be clean. Okay. That was my last one. And it's kind of similar to yours about like staying up as late as you want, not being tired. Mm-hmm. I want the ability to pause time. So that like I get home, I can sit on my couch, pause time, and just read for hours without it actually being later or myself getting tired. Because I fall into the trap of like, it's the end of the day, I sit on my couch to read and I fall asleep because I'm so tired. I want to like pause time so I can read and then restart time, go to bed.
Yeah. I don't get that because that's not, I can't do that, but my husband does that. Like the second he opens a book, he's like, like if it's past a certain time, like, which is why he has to do a lot of audiobooks because if he like sets down and gets too cozy and starts reading a book, he's out.
Yeah.
It stimulates me in a different way.
I used to think that. Mm-hmm. I'm in a different reading season, sleepy season.
I wish I would get there because it's not, I've said it before. 3 a.m. Beccah has zero respect for 6 a.m. Beccah. She's like, she'll be fine. She's not. Ever.
She's not.
Ever.
She's living on caffeine. Mm-hmm. 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 I feel that.
Yeah. Okay. What's your other one? You got another one or is that it?
That's it. Those are all
that was six?
Of my delusions that I want for Christmas.
They sound pretty good to me.
I know, right? Those are good ones.
Those are good ones.
Christmas gods. Charles Dickens, write it for
the ghost, the full-time ghost of Christmas present.
I don't know why full-time is bothering you so much.
I just like the idea of like a ghost having like a full-time job. Like their job is like, I'm a ghost. It's my job.
They're a ghost all the time, but are they the ghost like haunting people the whole time?
Yeah, but it's like, it's just a job, guys. It's just the fact that you like talked about it as it was like an employment. So anyways, that was it, guys. There's a lot of delusion happening in this episode.
Yeah. But it's Christmas delusion.
It is. End of the year.
Merry Christmas, folks.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
And other assorted holidays that you may be celebrating. I wish you the merriest season.
Yeah.
And hopefully you get some good time for reading in there too.
Yeah. That's how I'm going to celebrate the holiday.
Is by reading.
By reading.
Well, that's it for this episode of I Reckon I'll Read It. Thank you for listening and joining in on our bookish discussions.
If you enjoyed our podcast, please take a moment to rate and review us on whichever platform you're using to listen. That will help us to grow and find more people to talk books with.
And connect with us on social media. You can find us at I Reckon I'll Read It on Instagram.
We're going to cut and run. Join us next episode on I Reckon I'll Read It.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I got a spur of the moment question for you.
All right.
What book, you know, we're in December, we're in like peak Christmas Carol season.
I do love a Christmas Carol.
Dickens singing it up.
Singing it up?
That didn't work like I thought it would. With that in mind, what book?
With what in mind? You never actually got the question out,
Yes,
did you?
I did. Well, I'll ask again. Fine.
Well, you got the original question out, but you didn't get the segue where you were saying we were in full Christmas Carol.
I said that. And then I said Dickens singing it up, and I was going to take that out.
Oh, okay. I'm
going to ask it again. Well, Beccah.
Take 2. An hour and 45 minutes is not bad because that is like 30 minutes of nonsense that happened in this episode.
At least.